Good evening, everyone.
How do bloody else is, doesn't it?
Anyway.
How do Tracy?
Hi, Tracy. I am Jad. How are you?
Sharing your business.
So yes, we went without problems tonight. So I'm just going to put the link in for Tracy, and as I always say, that link is for Tracy's benefit only. I do open the panel up at the end, so if you want to come on the panel, you'll have to wait till we've done baking. Well, the first one is a no bake, so yeah. That's the Fudge Slice is the no bake one, so I'm going to do that first. The other one is relatively easy as well, and our Callum's in his element because it's chocolate, and more chocolate. So
I love them lights next to you.
Oh, you mean the Weeping Willow? Got that last year, Amjad. But yeah, it's a Weeping Willow, because I sort of, I were going towards like one of them twig things, but then I seen that and I thought, oh, it's a bit unusual. I'll get one of them. It's remote controlled as well. That's the twinkle. That's a strobe one. So the only problem with it, Amjad, is it only takes. It takes batteries, and Tracy's changed the name to Johnny.
Well, what happened? I'm at laptop.
I don't remember seeing it.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's been there for ages, Amjad. While I've been doing my baking, yeah, it's been there. I've had it for above a year.
Watch out, stranger danger. Tracy. Only joking. Only one of them moves.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know how it's saying Johnny. Laptop.
See, I don't even know how to change it. How to change your name? Yeah, so I bought it last year just before Christmas, Amjad. I mean, not to replace a Christmas tree or anything. It was just the fact that at the time it was cheap enough, and I thought it was somewhat unusual. But yeah, I think you can charge it up with a lead, but it's just easier to put batteries in it. But what, you having problems with, Tracy?
I'm just having a look to see if I can change it. It says there Johnny. I can't see without any glasses, you know. I should get them sorted in my eyes. Johnny surrounds or sauces.
I think it were, Amjad. I think it were off for Amazon. Let me just have a look for you, Amjad, while Tracy's trying to...
Anyway, everybody knows who I am. I'm just sat here on this chair.
$19.99 now, Amjad.
2026.
Hey?
It's 2026. Those are in one of the moves.
I've sent it to you anyway, Amjad, and it's the exact same one as I've got. 60 centimetre illuminated willow tree, 60 LEDs with remote control, dimming indoor wicker Christmas tree lights. Well, it's one of them things that it's any time, if you know what I mean. I didn't specifically buy it for. That's it. Look, Amjad. Yeah, I
Has it got
think
any
it's on
snow
it.
near you, Jeanette?
No, it's
No.
been raining. It's been raining this afternoon.
Yeah, it had a little rain here, then stopped. It said it was going to start snowing from 5 o'clock tea time, but we're still waiting. But it's really cold out there.
I found one a bit cheaper, Amjad. £14.61. I'll send you that one as well. I mean, it all depends what you want, really. Hiya, Johnny.
We're just figuring out, Johnny, how to put my name on instead of your name. Is it that at the bottom right hand corner where it says your name? But when I click on it, I don't know what to knock it off, you see, because it tells me if
Just leave it as it is, Tracy. I mean, everybody knows it's not Johnny, that it's you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've sent you like a cheaper version as well. I think that's the one I've got, because I know it weren't £19.99 when I bought it. But the nice things to have, and especially, you know, when you. Anyway, are you ready to start then, Tracy?
Yeah. I'm ready for this one. So, as Keen have already had my orders. She wants some to take to the pack lunch tomorrow. The fudge one we're making.
Yeah. So first of all, we want, because I've split my 300 grams of chocolate into two.
Well, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
I've only just been reading up about it, do you know, before I'm waiting for you to come on.
Yeah.
So
It says like you need 300 grams, but to split it in half, because you put half in your biscuits and then other half to top it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, I'll just take it out and put it in. I'll just. That's my biscuits. Are we melting it then?
Yeah, and you've got to put your golden syrup, which is 2
Chocolate.
tablespoons.
Are you putting it in microwave, or on a pan?
Yeah, Chris is going to.
Right.
Johnny's on a mission. So
I'm
this
just gonna
is
put it in the pan. I've got the pan out.
3 tablespoons of golden syrup.
Yeah, I'm just going to put mine in the pan because I've got no more microwave dishes.
He's having a blitz at the house.
Have a spring clean.
Yeah.
Spring.
When it gets
So
warmer.
we're going to put the syrup in with chocolate, did you say, yeah?
Yeah, and the butter. So this is 115 grams of
Let me just go get a
butter. So, if you don't mind, my dear. Baby?
We're ready.
Yeah.
Do.
But it does say to either bain-marie or short burst in the microwave.
Yeah, I'm just going to put it into. I got a pan out ready, you see, and my microwave's all full. So I'll just take me a minute. And then I'm not sure to bloody burn it in the microwave.
But it does say in short bursts anyway, so.
just get a little bit like this.
So this is 230 grams of crushed digestive, so they go in there.
That's my
Looks like
digestive.
that.
West Ham needed 2-0 up against Forest, but they will got for offside. Rubbish.
So this is, because it says 10 fudge fingers, but you've got to set 2 aside for your topping. So this goes in there as well. You know, this is eight of the fudge pieces chopped up.
And you serving some for top, did you say?
Pardon?
You
Yeah,
serving some
I've got some set aside for top because it says after the 10 fingers, you put save like 2 for to sprinkle onto your chocolate when you've added your chocolate. You see, this one's relatively simple. It's just you know, see, I'm doing mine in a tin like that because it does say a 12 by 9, which is approximately what that is.
Yeah, mine's a bit deeper, but it's still the same. I don't know, I'll fit anything.
Got a warm moon on my finger today. Really doing me tablets. Johnny says, just a quick notice, tester available here. Not even ready yet, Johnny.
No, it's not. It has to stay in fridge.
But yeah, and our Callum did as usual. He wrote left, and I got like, well, in my topping for top, I did an extra one because I bought 3 packets with 4 in. So yeah, so there were 1 fudge left. And we tried hiding because Chris had bought me a big pack, like one of these long packs, and there were enough in there for the Mars bar. So they were like a pack of 4. He'd just bought a pack of 4 just, you know, just in case. He had them in fridge. So I says, oh, Callum, there's a fudge in there if you want it. Went straight to the fridge and seen bloody Mars bars, didn't he?
It's got like
I think he's got a radar when it comes to, you know.
So what we're doing with all the packet of chocolate we have melted then?
Well, once you've pressed this into your tin, you melt the other chocolate and put it on top of this slice.
Ah, right, I'm with you.
Yeah, and then sprinkle your rest of your fudge on top.
Right.
So this now goes into your chocolate mix of your digestives and whatnot. Oh, I'm going to drop that in the end. So we're going to mix this chocolate in with the biscuits and the fudge pieces. But yeah, when I told our Callum what I was going to make, he went, "Oh God," he says, "I can't wait till Wednesday morning." Oh God, Callum.
When I says to Keena, says, "Oh, we're not getting any chocolate. I've got to get them." "Oh, you're getting them Mars bars and fudge." I says, "Yeah, for baking tonight. Not for you now."
But yeah, our Callum, when there's any chocolate involved, because he knew we were making, like, obviously the Mars bar and the fudge thing, he was straight down. Is there any left over?
I give Johnny 2 little Mars bars because there were 15 in a bag, 15 little
Oh,
ones.
right.
Well, I chopped 13 because I forgot, and then when I looked, it said 12, so it's got 13 Mars bars there.
So this goes in your tin now.
Right. I need my tin for thingy, so I'm putting it in this glass square dish I've got.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
going to fridge anyway.
And you just press it down like you would.
It smells nice anyway.
Mmm. Baby, can you just melt me this other chocolate, please?
Mm-hmm.
I'll just put this one in the microwave. What's left? Oh.
So now, once you've done that, your other 150 grams of chocolate, eyeball, Paul, your other 150 grams of chocolate, that goes, you melt that in the chocolate, in the microwave.
Yeah.
What do you want, baby?
That needs melted. I never thought of that, maybe. I just automatically did it when away my stuff out. Hi, Stuart. Yeah, very technical. So that's that. I'm just waiting for other 150 grams to be.
Is that Mr. Ryan?
Yes.
How do you do it, lad?
Thank you, my dear.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Eyeball Paul, one of my lovely subscribers, bought it me off my wish list. No, I did earlier on, like, but then I couldn't find it.
Yeah, then you found it. You got everything.
Hi, Bria.
Hey, Bria. That's hot.
Oops. Is it?
So, is it Gaety?
No, I don't know. Something that you can't pronounce. It's all right, Chris. We're supposedly having a storm that's something you can't pronounce. Giotti or something. I don't know.
I don't know. All right. So,
It just say snow and ice. But yeah, still not had no snow, Stuart.
No,
Plenty,
we haven't either.
plenty of rain this afternoon, but no snow.
probably all be ice over it morning.
They said it weren't going to be as cold tonight, though.
No, it's 3 degrees at the moment.
When will I see you again?
It feels cold though. It's 4 here at the minute.
Chris says it's 3.
Well, it's been 3 all day, but it's just. I just seen on Alexa, then it said 4. Does it snow when it gets warmer then?
It did say on the weather that tonight's temperature would be a bit warmer than what it was last night. So by a bit, I don't know what they mean by a bit.
Well, it was just on 1 layer, only 2 layers.
Oh, it's been raining here. Been raining this afternoon.
Yeah, we're a little bit drips and drabs here
Hi,
as well.
Crypto.
What?
You've missed the.
Just a type of chocolate.
Yeah, well. So yeah, this is the other 150 grams of chocolate, and this goes on top of your biscuit base slice. Chris has just said it's raining here.
You bit grand to wrap, mate.
Well, it was a decision to go out, weren't it?
Well, they went out that way. Right,
Yeah.
2 hours.
Don't complain about being wet. It was. It's all his own fault. He wanted to go out, but hey ho.
He must be doing something.
Hi, Crypt. Is Tim in? Hi, Tim.
Hello, Tim. Start up crypto.
Okay, my crypto.
Yawning. Somebody's behind you. Sounds like it's absolutely wanging it down.
Oh, sorry, yeah, mate. There you go, pal.
Been there about 5 minutes.
Oh, dear. Cut that off.
So yeah, so this is where the other two. I couldn't see him either.
What? There's Tim, is there?
So yeah,
That's Palmer.
just put pieces of your fudge on top. What's loud?
Oh, what's another pal?
And then it just needs going in the fridge. Oh, I can see him. Just above where Amjad's put all good, Tim. It says, "Hi Amjad, how are you doing today?" So that's that.
You're a bit wet, mate.
So that is your fudge slice. It just needs going into fridge now, baby. Baby?
Huh?
Just needs going in fridge now.
Okay, I'll put it once for me, Siggy.
Well, I can see Eyeball Paul.
Eyeball Paul, that's a reference off for, that's the DJ at Kevin and Perry.
Yeah.
Eyeball Paul.
But yeah.
What's mine done?
Changing account mode.
Baby.
What?
It's going in the fridge.
I know, I just said to you, I'm going to do it as soon as I receive it.
I'll put it there then.
Okay.
So the next bit, we need. Oh, thing on. No. Pass on that one. Tim wants to know where he can find his blocked list. Maybe.
Huh?
Tim wants to know where he can find his blocked list. Where he can find his blocked list. Blocked.
Pass. I have no idea.
I ain't either. Not that technologically minded.
I just block them, and I think it's obviously YouTube
It's not blocked on. It's not blocked on my channel. I think Tim's probably just blocked him by mistake. Right, so we're going on to the Blondies now. So, oops. Oh, it's true. In this pan is you want 1 full tin of condensed milk. The thing is, Gary, you
Gary!
You make those accounts for a certain channel, if you know what I mean. And to this,
I got the big one.
110 grams of Johnny says, careful with the new pans. Whatever that means, Tracy.
Well, this is one of my new pans.
This is I can't read it. Half a cup of butter or 110 grams of butter.
Don't know, my spatula's disappeared.
So now we're going to melt this.
So have you put your sugar and your butter in?
No, you don't put them in yet.
All right. You just melt in there.
It's after you butter in your condensed milk once you've
I'm putting the butter in with the milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah, and then your sugar and your vanilla, I think you pour in afterwards.
Okay.
My bigger brother, Ivan, bigger one, got blocked the other night. Oh dear. I got a feeling, Gary, when you come in on that account other night, I thought it were you. Or your bigger brother, should I say. You're making some noise, Tucker. It says once your butter's melted, Tracy, you've got to take it off at heat and then stir your sugar and your vanilla in.
Okay.
Yes. Well, I usually refer to it as a karaoke channel. Oh,
All right.
yeah, it was meant to go on thing down here and it missed and it missed. So it says remove from the heat and stir in the brown sugar and vanilla extract. So that's quarter of a cup of brown sugar, which is 40 grams, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Hi, partners.
Hello, partner.
Ah, yeah. Right, so that's that. Put it to, oh, crap. Nearly lost my baking powder. So this is 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, which is 180 grams. And to this, a teaspoon of baking powder. So your condensed milk mixture goes into your flour.
It might be because it hadn't dissolved mine properly.
Eh?
Do you know the brown sugar?
Yeah.
Some of it hadn't dissolved, if you know what I mean. So there's a couple of bits of sugar.
Right, that's exactly what I said, partner.
Yeah.
Eyeball Paul. Is there eyeball Paul?
So will it be all right?
I would imagine so, Tracy.
Because you know, like when you've opened your sugar, then you wrap it up and put it in your cupboard.
Yeah.
It went a little bit hard, but obviously when I squashed it together, it went back soft again. But like I said, there's just a couple of little brown lumps.
Hi, Joelle. How are you?
Hi, Joelle.
Now I've got 70 grams held back for the Mars bars. So
It was a most filled.
So this is, well, altogether you need 216 grams, and it says 12 mini Mars bars chopped. So basically, I'm going to put them in.
So you're putting them all in, yeah?
Yeah, well, apart from a few that I've reserved for top.
Right.
And half a cup or 90 grams of chocolate chips. I mean, we made the fudge. We made the fudge mixture earlier, and I says a finger of fudge is just enough to what were it? A finger of fudge is just enough.
Yeah. So
Anyway, so and it's them adverts you don't see nowadays, isn't it? It's a weird batter, isn't it, Tracy?
Hello.
It's like how can I explain it? A sticky batter.
Yeah. It's a bit different.
It's a strange one, isn't it? I've never made a blondie like this before.
No, neither have I, love.
Not with a batter this consistency. Oops.
Because don't you normally put eggs in a blondie? So it's condensed milk is instead of the eggs.
Yeah.
Well,
I noticed because I says to Chris the other day I were running low on eggs because I don't get my shopping till Saturday. So I says, oh, you might have to get some eggs when you asked her on Monday. And then I looked and I went, oh, no, you don't need to get any. I says, it don't contain any eggs. I says, strange. Not really. Kinder Surprise. Right. So that's that. Now the remainder of the Mars bars don't go on until after you get it out the oven. It says for around 20 to 25 minutes or until the sides are set and the middle has the slightest wobble. So what we're doing?
How long?
It says between 20 and 25 minutes.
We'll normally do 20
what,
minutes.
20 minutes and see what it's like.
Is it a penalty?
Oh, look, it's 20 minutes. Baby.
What is it?
Yeah. Come on then. Chop, chop. It's a really strange texture, don't you think? Hiya, Badger. How are you?
Yeah. I'm just putting it out a little bit because I don't want it to be too much at one side and not on the other.
It's the only way I can describe it. It's like a sticky batter, not what you'd associate with a blondie.
It reminds me of cookie. It reminds me of cookie dough, but just a less.
Yeah. It's really strange to me.
There's still something left in me thing.
Yeah. It's like I can't explain.
Look, Fine. Is yours thick like that?
Yeah. Thick and sticky.
Won't come off. Spoon.
Ah, no, I can't remember that one. Partners. Yeah, that as well took her. So I've put mine in for 20 minutes. We'll see how it goes. It says till it's brown round edges, but there's a slight wobble in the middle. Now you don't put them on yet, Tracy. You put them on after
the. Yeah, okay, I'll get them back out.
After they're baked. It says while the bars are still hot, dollop over the remaining Mars bars. No, you don't put them on now. Wait till they're baked and then put them on. And see, we haven't even had to use a mixer tonight.
Right.
So, yeah, start the new year off and just do a couple of simple recipes. No, I can't remember that one either, Gary. Oh. There's been a thing, a news bulletin tonight. SMA milk may be contaminated, but there's only a certain batch number that's contaminated. So don't know what that's all about. Baby milk. Can you imagine giving your baby that?
Temperature was, Jeanette?
Eh?
Do you know what the temperature was?
350. Oh, that's in Fahrenheit. In centigrade, it's 180 centigrade.
Okay, I've got you. Mine's centigrade, yeah. So I've got 180.
So,
for 20 minutes.
There's parents of young babies now going frantic because they think they might have this contaminated SMA baby milk. So,
well, they tried to do that milk what I'll be using.
But the thing is, it says I don't know where you can find out, but it says that you can find out, and it's a specific batch number. Yeah, me and all, Gary. I can say, whoa, I don't remember that. But the minute I start watching it, and then I think, I do remember it now.
What's that?
The Kinder
Surprise. Yeah, I remember those.
But it's like I'm like that with people as well, Gary. Somebody will say, "Oh well, so and so, and so and so." I can't place them, but the minute I clap eyes on them, I remember. Oh God! Oh, we've got a bloke coming. He's a Sheffield United supporter, and he comes to visit his mum, and he comes in a white van with a ladder on top. Well, Chris didn't know his name, and he says, "You white van man."
Oh, yeah.
He called him white van man. So,
United, man,
or Sheffield United man or white van man. So anyway, he was talking to Chris, and Chris went out to put the ice covers on his windows.
Yeah, actually,
yeah, and he helped him with these ice covers. So Chris says, "I always call you Sheffield United man." He says, "Oh, my name's Gary." And you know what I said to Chris? He says, "I always want to call you Colin." So,
Colin,
yeah. So he's always been wanting. He's always been wanting to call Chris Colin for some reason or other. And I looked at him. I says, "I don't know what he's looking at." I says, "Because I don't think you look like Colin." Yeah, it is here, Stuart. It's absolutely pelting it down. So yeah, he'd have been calling Chris Colin. He says, "Well, you got first initial right." He says it's Chris.
I can get snow first.
But yeah, where he got Colin from, I don't know. And Chris come in laughing his head off. He says, "What are you laughing at?" And I've just been talking. Says I've just been talking to United man. He says, "Whatever his name were." He says, "Harry." He says, "So," he says, "I always want to call you Colin for some reason or other." But yeah, he
Right.
says, "Well, you nearly got it right." He says, "What's a nice cuppa?"
Oh,
And a nice cuppa. But I would have called the git Nigel. But yeah, he come in and he says, "You'll never guess what his name is." He says, "Of all the names," he says, "his name's Gary." I went, "Well, you'll not forget that, will you?" Next time,
Nigel.
he says, "Say Nigel like the plonker from EastEnders."
Hey up, Nigel, how you going on, lad?
But yeah, I says, "What the heck? This don't even look like a Colin."
I think that's last time I watched EastEnders when Nigel were in it.
I think he's come back. Who we're talking about, Nigel?
Hey?
Who's Nigel? After he's done.
Next time you see him, say, he had black curly hair, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he's come back in it. He's got dementia or something. I don't know.
Was
I
he?
think from what from what I can gather,
Oh,
because
did you watch that thing, Corrie Emmerdale? Corrie Dale.
that was last night.
That Mondays, yeah, when all them Emmerdale started up with Coronation Street, they'd all been up motorway and big crashes.
It were gripping stuff, Tracy.
Yeah, I watched a bit of it today. Well, I watched it today on back up YouTube.
But yeah, there were no Emmerdale on tonight. I don't know why. It was something about
minstrel. I want to just drive
like a
this
different
They
take
were
on
Coronation Street,
there.
that's why. Coronation Street didn't normally come on a Tuesday, but it came on tonight, followed up from Monday night.
Well, I didn't know that. I thought
Coronation Street on tonight.
I'll have to get that on catch up.
Because I watched it at tea time, you see, so I thought, well, it didn't come on a Tuesday. So I watched it early on YouTube.
Yeah, I think but Pat Butcher back, didn't they, Bria? Shona went into labour.
Oh, yeah.
And there were several dead bodies, put it that way, and somebody come back from the dead. And
that
Becky got a comeuppance because Lisa clapped handcuffs on her.
Handcuffs on her in ambulance, yeah.
She went in for a kiss and she pulled away, and that's when
the vicar out of Coronation Street, he didn't make it because, you know, that gay lad, he could have saved him and got him out, but he was trapped. And it
that Billy. Yeah,
Billy, yeah.
He went in and then turned around and went back, didn't he?
Yeah, went to go and get him, Jason.
Yeah. And then that cheek stand there sobbing.
I think he did it on purpose because he knew that his relationship was over with Todd. And Todd
he told everything. He told everything to Billy, didn't he?
Yeah.
He spilled the beans, so to speak. And he were going to go and live with Billy and Summer.
So I think that's why Emmerdale went on tonight on proper TV, Yorkshire TV, because it's England won with Corrie. So remember to catch up, and then tomorrow night, Wednesday, it'll be on the game.
I'll do that in morning. I'll catch up in morning.
Yeah, you can watch it tomorrow night. Again. She going for it. Is she going for a minute?
A what?
She can't. Her waters have
Yeah.
gone, haven't they? Shauna in Coronation Street. She's going for emergency C-section.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening with her, but she was supposed to be having it.
Too early to come, but her waters have gone, and they need to get this baby out now.
They was going to do, because they said they'd got a tumour. Right, in the picture in the bottom right-hand corner, they were looking. No, there ain't none of me and Chris there.
Is it under your clock? Do they mean that one?
Oh, yeah, that's a wedding photo outside her. That's one of his wedding photos that put in a frame that were bought us. Well, there, that one is when we got married. Oh, well, I mean, this is Soapland, Badger. You know, anything can happen in Soapland, and that Graham come back and all. He was supposed to be dead, weren't he? Or ain't you seen that bit?
Yeah, because that John, or whoever he is in Emmerdale, I've missed track of Emmerdale a little bit. But
Well,
he had a good
that Graham,
game.
he might be he stole a kidney from Joe.
Right.
That Graham with that Joe sidekick,
She were in hospital, wasn't she, that Joe?
Yeah.
You noticed David and his missus.
He got injured in explosion or something. But yeah, it shows you, because it shows you somebody walking about in a grey hoodie, and it got a girl tied up in back at van. Nah.
Yeah, it's it's Dev's daughter. I think.
It's who?
I think it's Dev's daughter. Do you know Paramedic lads?
No, I don't think it's her.
Well, they're an Asian woman anyway, because she was saying, "Please let me go."
But anyway, I don't think it were her, because anyway, it's shown him get out at van, and he got this black hoodie on, and I think while they were gone, she escaped. Anyway, it shows you Joe in hospital, lying in a hospital bed, and it shows you him at door window thing, and it shows you his face, and it's that Graham. Well, he was supposed to be dead, weren't he? Oh, did you? Oh, you're not a seen end bit, will you? Did you see end bit?
I think so. Yeah, I watched it all this after at tea time. While we drink tea.
Well, it sort of ended where John Sugden lay dead with his eyes open, and I think it was Victoria.
Yeah.
It was Victoria stood over him.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is, it's shown you, him that were married to Laurel, shown you him in van, and he'd got Ray's dead body in back at van, and Steve MacDonald walked past, and what's it said to him, "What's up?" And he says, "I've just seen somebody I used to work with," and it were what's his name? I forget now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm on about, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
They were married to Laurel. And it's showing you Ray in a body bag dead.
Were he a vicar as well, but in Emmerdale? Were he a vicar as well? Or married Laurel?
She was married to a vicar, yeah.
Oh, we're dead.
He died because he had, I think he had dementia, I think.
Yeah, he did. He had dementia.
But yeah, gripping stuff.
Is he called Ashley?
Yeah. Well, he died of dementia.
Yeah.
Well, Jay, that's his name, Jay. She married Jay, and she darted him because she thought he were using drugs again. So that's where they split up, you see. And she was seeing this Ray, and that Dylan had told Laurel all about him. But he'd already killed his mum by then.
Mm.
4 minutes.
How many?
Well, 4.5.
You put yours in before mine. Mine's still going. Oh.
But yeah, there were more twists and tales in it, and yeah,
Hello.
and then they were telling somebody that they got cancer, and it panned round, and it was Kane.
Yeah. After he just got shot.
Yeah.
They said what they can do for him. So I think he's going out of it then, out of Emmerdale.
No idea. But, you know, I mean, there's some sort of truth in the story. If he hadn't have got shot, they want to find this cancer, a mass in his
Yeah.
stomach.
Oh.
But same as I say, there were more twists in it than, you know. And then it was like that Carl's brown bread and all. And I reckon Kevin had something to do with that because he was over him, and he says you'd throw your own sister under the bus because he moved her into the driving seat, didn't he?
I know he did, yeah, yeah. And now she believes that she was driving.
You know, when he played on her dementia.
Unless she just knows that she wasn't driving, she's just sticking up for the brother.
Well, Kevin knew she weren't driving because he seen them drive off. Him and Abby seen them drive off.
Yeah, got in car.
So he knew that Debbie weren't driving, and that's when it's absolutely bouncing it down here. I can hear it.
I know, we got not yet like that yet. We had it this afternoon, but no rain. Sky were all white at tea time, but it's gone now, that white.
Yeah, but
It's
anyway,
like
it's a nasty piece of work, and I think Kevin's got something to do with because he were flatlining, weren't he? And it went off, and they were, you know, so.
Just check that. Oh.
So mine's got 2 minutes and 15 seconds. It says there should only be a slight wobble, baby.
Slight wobble and brown round edges.
It says brown round edges, and it says until the sides are set and the middle has the slightest wobble. And it says while the bars are still hot, dollop over the remaining Mars bars to melt into the top of the Blondies.
Can't wait.
Well, Richard must have been better today because he went live.
Oh, has he been a bit poorly?
He was poorly yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah.
I hadn't spoke to him since other night when we were on.
Yeah, I messaged him and I said, "Are you not going live?" And he went, "No, I've not been well all day." And then I messaged him last night and he says, "I'm in bed." He says, "I'm still not well." The reckon best place for you is bed anyway. When
sweat it out if it's a cold.
You can hear it absolutely bouncing it down here. So I don't think there's any chance of having any snow.
No.
Absolutely. It down.
Keeps on coming up, warning, yellow warning, snow. But I haven't seen none.
Chris says you've seen that. Now you've said that, we'll probably get up in the morning and be 6 foot of snow.
But there's lots of places what's had it though in West York, all over Yorkshire.
Yeah. Me and
All
Whitby's had a lot.
Drugs will be out if they
Yeah, he were. I seen him. You know.
Seasides, instead of making sandcastles or making snow castles.
Yeah. Because I've got a friend that lives in Whitby and her daughter posted on
Oh, yeah,
Facebook.
we had it as well, yeah.
And she says,
there's a guy called the Whitby photographer and he posts a lot and he's show notes.
you know, Sue's daughter, don't you?
Bradford up road from me's had it.
Then what all do you?
No, very.
It says, what do you reckon?
I reckon that's done. I'll turn it off then.
Yeah, you can do.
Show's done.
Think so, yeah. It looks it to me. So it says while it's...
It'll still be cooking, won't it? While it's cooling.
Yeah, yeah.
Stiffen up a bit.
Yeah. Because when I did that brownie last week, Chris kept putting it back in the oven. I says, look, I says, you have to, you've just got to remember that when it comes out of oven, it still carries on cooking. So yeah, I'm just placing these.
Let me just get one of my little things out of here.
See, you just put them on while it's still warm, and I think the idea is it melts into the blondie.
Yeah. Mine looks done as well. Had 20 minutes. Oh. Can't from a second.
There we go.
Oh.
So that's that.
I'm going to put the Mars bars on now.
It says serve warm or place in the fridge to become extra chewy.
Well, I won't think beating any of this tonight, so I think I'm going to put mine in the fridge.
Yeah, probably because I asked Chris to put my other one in the fridge, and so that's in the fridge anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the link in for anybody that wants to come up on the panel.
So correct amount out. So it's got 4 on each row.
I ain't
Mine, Jeanette.
on any older. Probably could have done with another one. But
I think you should let it just cool down a little bit before we put it in the fridge.
yeah, I would.
Yeah. I won't put it in red hot, yeah. Let it melt, let it do its job. Just leave it on there for a minute or two.
My things lagging. Me
I've just got a bit of washing up to do later.
Callum, Chris is doing mine now.
There's not a lot here, just a few little things. I can do it after.
I think they weren't a hell of a lot of pots for two things. A bit of cold stuck to my finger, in it not.
It's just little plastic tubs. I might save. Look. Oh, get in there.
I don't know why it's.
It's talking anyway. It's not going to go hard. of it. Let me see on me. Oh.
I've unplugged my other camera and it seems to have made it a bit better. It's not so jittery now. I don't know why, whether it's because I've got another camera on it can't go or not. It was a bit jittery. But yeah, I didn't know that Coronation Street were on tonight. Were it after that Martin Lewis?
I don't have normal 1, 2, 3, as you know. But when I open YouTube all the time with me Alexa, and I ate my tea there on that breakfast bar when I've just been baking, and I thought, oh, Coronation Street Monday, Coronation Street tonight. So I watched them both, Mondays and tonight's this tea time, even though it went on while 7:30. Because it doesn't normally come on at about 7:30 Coronation Street till about 8. Normal telly.
Let me just have a look.
Because it had been filmed before, wouldn't it? So that's why I can watch it on YouTube. Oh. Because it's Tuesday the 6th today, and then I thought, it's on tonight as well. That's probably why Emmerdale probably went on. Because they're all in Coronation Street. Some of them.
Well, it says here, Emmerdale full episode, Tuesday 6th of January.
Oh.
It looks like Emmerdale were on.
Yeah, Emmerdale might have been still on, but usually you didn't see it.
It on its usual time, or 7:30. I don't know. Oh, it looks like that John injected himself with something. I thought Victoria had killed him, but it looks like he injected himself with something.
Yeah, to get out of it. Because he's already shot Kane, so he knows he's going to go to get sent down if he gets caught. They were hiding in that forest thing. Some were coming back from a wedding, weren't they, on M62?
Yeah, they were in minibus because Todd were leaving with Billy, and just as they were about to leave, that Joel, what's his name? Whatever his name is.
His boyfriend, yeah, I forget his name. It's right funny, isn't it?
We're on at 8 today. And Stuart says Emmerdale and Corrie were on tonight.
Yeah.
I'll watch that in a bit.
You can catch up tomorrow, can't you? When you do your Emmerdale,
on Emmerdale and Corrie. But you see, it threw me because this who wants to be a millionaire hot seat or something, we're on at 7:30. And then I assumed that, because that Martin Lewis, I thought he were on at 8, you see. So I thought, hey, hope it don't look like Emmerdale's on. I'll watch it on catch up in a bit.
I was going to say, you can watch it later, can't you?
Well, I'm thinking and nobody seems to be coming up. You see, I haven't watched EastEnders, Stuart, for a long time. And the only two soaps that I watch is Emmerdale and Coronation Street. But I'll because I've got that ITVX as well. You see.
Yeah, 'cause when I'm in kitchen and I'm doing something in kitchen, I just put it on my Alexa
Yeah.
screen.
I mean, I could probably watch it on my
Something to watch.
laptop tomorrow morning. So,
Mm,
but yeah, it fuddled me. You see, we this millionaire thing being on at 7:30. You see.
Is that just a one-off thing, that millionaire?
Hey?
Was that just a one-off
Yeah,
thing,
I think so. Because it
millionaire?
said normally they have a phone a friend or a 50-50 or whatever.
Right, I
It's
did.
called it was called Hot Seat or something.
Hot seat. I might watch that later. Mm,
But yeah, they only two a watch. And I mean, when I'm a Celebrity were on, I mean, many years ago I watched it religiously. But this time I just, I watched it when I could, when there were no else on. But anyway, same as I say, um, they the only two soaps that I do watch. I don't do Strictly or I don't like that. It's same as I say, when I'm a Celebrity run this year, it were one of them things where I'm not really bothered. You know what I mean? It's got a bit
yeah.
ridiculous. I mean, Angry Ginger can he be a celebrity? Is a YouTuber
Mhm.
and a mediocre one at that, and he won it. I'd never heard of that H.
Yeah.
Kelly Brook were one that I knew. Martin Kemp, he were another one that I knew, and others I hadn't got a clue. Oh, Ruby Wax were in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's sort of they're getting as though they're scraping bottom at barrel, if you know what I mean. You know, if they sort of featuring YouTubers that are mediocre at best, but
Yeah. Well,
so
I watched Grass Cutter put he watched tell soaps for 5 years, council TV or something.
well that's what I mean, Bria. You know,
I watched it.
they scrape
I
it
get on
bottom at
YouTube.
barrel because most on them aren't even celebrities. Oh, Mandy Dingle were in it. Lisa Riley, she were another one that I knew.
Yeah.
Apart from that, oh, and that Vogue Williams, I knew who she were. I didn't know that other bloke that come in with her. So Tom Summit or other, but Taz, it's gone downhill a lot, Bria.
No one started coming into it, didn't they? Not the same.
Yeah, yeah, it's not where it used to be. You know what I mean? Some of say it went downhill really fast, but I'll get it till about past, and if nobody's coming up, then I'm going to shut it down.
Okay, okay. A early one.
Yeah,
Get all washed up. Let the
yeah.
dogs out.
You see, his son were in it a few years back, Roman Kemp, and basically it says something about wanting to do better than what he did or something. I don't know. They were so that's why he went on it. Yeah, but
Has
yeah,
your
you
Mars
know,
bar broken through yet, Jeanette?
hey,
Has your Mars bars melted through yet? Or what are they supposed to do?
Well, they're supposed to melt. You put them on while they're hot,
Yeah.
so they melt into it. But mine's not.
Oh, it's gone down a little bit into it.
Yeah, mine have.
I didn't even realise you put a link in. I've been sat here. I didn't even notice the link.
It's been there about 10 minutes, Richard.
Usually, it's usually about 20 to 11 before you're finished. So
Oh,
I didn't even spot the
first
link.
thing we made were no bake. And yeah, that's it, Badger. That's the second thing that we made. That's the Mars bar condensed milk Mars bar blondies. I mean, they've melted into it, sort of.
Yeah, it has melted a little bit.
How are you feeling now?
I'm all right. Hello, Crypto. Hello, Gary.
I think Gary means thank fuck for that. It's saved by the bell.
Hello.
So they say I'd leave it till about p:30, and if nobody come up then.
Oh, I was sat here. I just got out to the shower at about 10:15, and I've been sat here. And I thought, what are they doing now? And then you just said, if nobody's coming up, I thought, I haven't seen linked, and it were at the top. I've not noticed it.
Yeah. But.
Hello, Tim.
Oh.
But yeah, we've just been on about that Corridor last night and soaps and celebrity.
Says it were bloody rubbish. It must have been dark. I couldn't see out, my mum says.
It was night time, that's right.
I couldn't see bugger all. I didn't know who or anything.
Oh, the Mars bar looks fantastic. You see, this is the thing, Badger. I've never made a blondie with condensed milk and whatever. That's first for me. And
well, you've got Richard there, just nip it at low.
The batter were really, really sticky, and I sort of had my reservations, but they've come out nice. Come out nice, haven't they?
Yeah.
And then you hold a few Mars bars back, obviously, to dollop on top. Other ones in fridge because you put that in fridge because it's just like a digestive base with the fudge pieces and everything mixed in it.
Hello, Stuart.
Did she start shining torch at TV, Richard? Oh dear. Oh, there were somebody come back from dead, and there were dead bodies all over the place.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, somebody come back from dead. What? They died on that episode tonight.
No. They were supposedly died quite a while ago. You know that Joe Tate with beard?
Yeah.
He were his sidekick for a long time. And yeah, he was supposedly dead because I think at the time he was going out with that that woman vicar.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, well, she's dead, and he's come back from dead apparently.
Oh, there you go.
You see, there's a lot of mystery about it because he got a young girl tied up in back at van. So God knows, and it went phone when he looked in Joe Tate's door, because all the way through, it's that Corridor, that crossover thing. All the way through it just showing you a person walking about in a black hoodie. Yeah. And it didn't actually show you who it was until right near the end.
It was me. I was looking for a bush to have a shit behind.
And then, right at the very end, it's showing you John Sugden, the mass murderer, lying on ground. His eyes were open, and he was clearly dead. And Victoria was standing over him.
Who else? John Sugden. Where's he come from?
He was supposedly a love child of Jack Sugden's. Oh, supposedly.
They're getting a bit of the nonsense, I think, these soaps.
But anyway, I don't think he's really Jack Sugden's son anyway, but it murdered.
Hello, I'm Judd, my favourite nephew. How are you doing?
Murdered quite a few, and he shot Kane, albeit accidentally, because him and Robert were, jostling of at gun, and shot Kane in his stomach.
Ah.
So he knew the police were after him. So, fast forward to end, and he's lying there, and his eyes is open, and he's clearly dead. And Victoria was standing over him. Well, I've just watched a clip on YouTube because I didn't know Emmerdale and Coronation Street were on tonight.
They killed Ken Dingle, won't get killed off nowhere.
Well, they've diagnosed him with cancer.
What, in real life or on
No, on there, because it was showing you this doctor.
Hello, Joel, how are we doing?
Talking about cancer.
Ah.
And then right at end, the camera turned and they were talking to Kane. So I don't know. But yeah, in the clip that I seen tonight on my phone on YouTube, this John Sugden had got a needle in his hand, so I think he killed himself.
Were Rita in all this? Was she involved somewhere, Rita?
I do, rich lad.
How are we doing, Chris?
No, she went in Corriedale crossover.
I saw Mary. Mary were about. I saw Mary.
She were at wedding reception.
Who is its mate? I took Kathy Mary, that dippy one. I saw her. That you were on all the characters I recognised.
Oh, Vicar got killed off.
What, in Emmerdale Vicar?
Coronation Street Vicar.
Is he not on other bus, him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you see,
Seth.
Todd's partner has been coercive control and abusing him and everything, and he's shown Billy the footage on his laptop. So Billy said to him, he says, leave him. So this Todd, the husband, whatever, and he says, come and stay with me. So the plan was that Todd and Billy were going on bus, and there were one or two others that wanted a lift back. And right at the very end, his boyfriend appeared and he says, you weren't thinking of leaving without me.
Yeah, I saw that bit. He was stood next to the sliding door. Yeah.
And then they got on bus and he got his arm round Todd and Billy sort of chunted under his breath, take your hands off him. And he supposedly went back to rescue Billy, but he didn't know. He went in van, seen Billy, and then come back out again. And made out that he was to save him.
Made out you got.
I just don't even know who characters. So I know who Billy is, and I know who Todd is. He's been.
Well, he's dead. He's brown bread. He is.
He needs to be because he keeps coming back. He needs moving out of it.
But yeah, he's
Irene's son, isn't it?
The minibus exploded and he was still in it.
Right, so he's definitely gone.
So he's he's
gone out
brown bread. He is.
Bloody nonsense! Absolute codswallop.
Well, they were going out on it anyway. That Billy. Now we're on about Billy Vicar at Coronation Street.
Yeah.
It told viewers like a long time ago that it were going out on him, but I didn't think they were going to kill him off. You see.
Well, there we go.
I don't think anybody else died. Oh, apart from John Sugden, I don't think anybody else died. Oh, that call where I reckon Kev had been tampering with his,
Yeah.
I reckon he'd be. Because he sort of his eyes were flickering and he seen Kevin, but I reckon he's been tampering with his machines, because next thing you know, they're all rushing into him and they were having to. Crash team were there.
Yeah.
So it looks like he's, mind you, if anybody deserves it, it's him.
I don't even know who these characters are, so you're wasting your breath on me, I'm afraid. I know who Kevin is, and that's about it. I know Kevin.
Well, this Carl, is one that knew, because That black
no.
lad
Who
that
are
come
you?
into it,
Carl
taking
is
over.
Kevin's brother.
And then it was supposedly
Who are we?
Kevin's brother with his dad and another woman in Germany.
No, you're not going. What are you doing?
Yeah, it's shown you in that episode, Gary, because it was trying to get some out of
Yeah, it's a
vending machine.
ridiculous program, Badger. You don't want to watch it, Badger. That's for sure. It's absolute nonsense.
And Eric Pollard come up to him, and he was trying to figure out how to get this thing out of vending machine, and then Charity just comes along and bangs it, and that really it worked.
She's pregnant, isn't she, Charity? She had a
It's
big belly and
well,
all.
it's supposedly Sarah and
Oh yeah, she's a surrogate mother.
yeah,
For
but
her.
it's not Sarah and Jacobs. She had a one night stand with Ross, and it's this baby, but there's only Charity knows.
Oh.
So, and Mac thinks it's his. So, it's Ross's. And they didn't want anybody to say anything about it because, as far as Charity's concerned, it's Sarah and Jacob's baby. I know.
Yeah, Ken's still alive, isn't he?
But yeah,
He just left the.
it does get a bit it does get a bit complicated, Bria.
No, they're not headlines, Badger. It's a soap that's been going in this country for 65 years. It's a nonsense. It's a street where they all have cars, but you never see them.
And it's just, and I had to laugh last night when it says, I think it were Carla and Charity in lift, and she says, "Oh, we live on a street where everybody knows everybody," and Charity says, "Yeah, it's more or less same in Emmerdale." She says, "More or less know everybody."
Charity's probably been in bed with everybody.
But yeah, that the pregnancy derived from her and Ross having a one night stand when Vanessa made a move on her, and she blew her out, but then slept with Ross.
She wanted a bit of pork sword instead of the old. She went in the mood for lesbo action that night. She wanted a bit of real stuff.
But yeah,
So
it does get a bit complicated at times.
How's well, art?
It's like what's his name? Chesney with Schmeichel.
Yeah.
He died a long time ago.
Big Jim McDonald, oh yeah.
Yeah. Isn't he supposed to be in prison or something now?
What, in real life, or sure?
No, I mean in Soper. Didn't he get arrested again?
Yeah.
Can't remember. I know he's supposedly in prison, or Carrie wants sirloin. But yeah, it does get sort of a bit complicated, and you're thinking, who's he? But yeah, in Emmerdale, that Ray, that drug dealer, he killed his mother, and then it's showing you on that Corridale, Jay from factory, we Ray's body in a body bag at back of his van.
Yeah.
So that's another cliffhanger. And then this Graham that was supposedly dead, he'd got this young girl tied up in back of his van. So what that's all about, I don't know. No, April's safe now because Ray's dead and his mother's dead and all. It's a very, I mean, to say both the Coronation Street and Emmerdale supposedly like this coercive control, they in touch with these charities that rescue women from coercive control situations, etc. And then in Emmerdale, the slavery aspect, they've but there again, there's some things that are too daft to think about. But do you reckon Bear's dead?
Who's Bear?
Paddy's dad.
I remember,
Yeah.
I remember when that tram crashed, and when it showed tram coming off bridge, and it had a big smiley face. The driver looked like
Megabus. Tim were driving the taxi with Liam and Chaz in it because they'd come back from a murder mystery thing, and Tim were driving the taxi, and Liam got out to see if he could be of any help, and he says, so it mentioned that train crash. Not train crash. The aeroplane crash or something that wiped off at Villager to Summit. And she says, oh, yeah. She says, mind you, she says, didn't you have a tram crash? So they were sort of crossing over, and he asked her about this plane crash, and she asked him about when that tram come off it.
Like that driver going off edge of bridge with a big smiley face, just like that guy off back of Megabus.
But yeah,
absolute nonsense.
And then when she got back, because she got out after a bit to see if she could do anything, and she got back in, and she says, he says, oh wait, did you stay behind? Just to make sure everybody were all right. And she says, yeah. So she says, is meter still running? He says, yeah. He says, you've clocked up about £1,000 up to yet. But he turned round to her and says, no, don't worry. He says, I turned meter off a long time ago. He says, under circumstances. But yeah, if you remember, Jay that's in Emmerdale used to be in Corrie, and they were partner in Steve's taxi firm.
Yeah.
And shown you Steve and that Cassie walking past Jay's van, and he looked at him and he says, and she says, what's up? He says, I've just seen somebody I used to work with.
Yeah.
So it were, but it were in Corrie before we were in Emmerdale. So it's all a bit confusing, and Shona's gone into labour. And it's too early.
All this happening 1 hour.
Yeah.
What he Todd's brother in Coronation Street, that Jason?
What?
What he Todd's brother before he moved, when he left Corrie, went into Emmerdale.
Yeah, no. Well, there were one brother in Emmerdale, and then there were one brother in Coronation Street.
I would say, Gary, last time what we call Morris were in shop. Norris,
yeah.
That the last thing I saw that night when Tom.
He died in real life, went to that Norris.
I don't know, because there's still a dead body under that knicker factory that they haven't found yet. that Snape fella threw a stiff into concrete that night when tram crashed.
Yeah.
I can't remember his body.
Inside one of the houses in Gale Pat's house.
When they were all at chaos, he killed somebody and threw him in concrete.
They killed him, didn't they? Wrapped him up in carpet, then young girls. What it now? Don't know if it was something to do with fizz.
But, there were a reunion between Carla and Lisa. Because she'd been kidnapped by that Becky. And Kit found her.
And then
So,
she
yeah,
found
so
out
the rate-
Carla that she was going to run away with her anyway. So Carla said, I don't think I can carry on or something. But I've just missed a little bit of it tonight. And then she went out the door and left Lisa in out
Well,
on her
anyway,
own.
it's shown you Becky and not Becky, Betsy and Carla hugging, and that Lisa says to her, she says, "Come here." She says, "I you know, because she were going to do a runner, and she says, "Come here. I just need to say something to you before you leave." So she goes.
You're going to say goodbye this
Goes in
time,
to
she
kiss
said, did
her,
she?
and she clamped cuffs on her.
And she put her face to the side. She said, don't kiss me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she got cuffed her
when
till
she
it
went
went
to
on her
kiss her,
wrestling.
she sort of moved away, and then metal bracelets went on.
So she's going to go to prison
So she's got a
for kidnapping
comeuppance.
and something else. She got a
Kidnapping, and she had something to do with that black copper's got somebody to beat him up.
yeah.
So
Fair.
same as Richard said, how did they pack all this into 1 hour?
How
Don't
did
ask me.
they pack all that bullshit into 1 hour? That's what they did.
But yeah, and Lisa was still trapped in car.
It's not
And
real, you know. I've got
the
to tell you,
fire
it's not
from
real.
the van were going towards car.
Oh, that's a push it, did they?
Yeah, and they all got round the car and pushed it sideways, so it didn't engulf in flames. But you know, they've got to make it gripping stuff because it was that Corrie and Emmerdale crossover, you see. So they've got to put a few, you know, red herrings in here and there. But I reckon Todd will move in with Summer now Billy's dead.
Yeah.
He'll leave it anyway.
He's gonna definitely leave him.
Yeah, I reckon now Billy's dead, Todd will move in with Summer.
Because he was about to tell her, wasn't he? Then he walked through the door. And I think he was about to tell that you'll always have me.
But yeah. But this is the thing. It's in one way that storyline is realistic because it's about coercive control. You know, and it's basically the person that's abusing them basically controls everything.
Why you always nasty to me and things like that, didn't he? Just before it finished as well.
Yeah, you know, and this is the thing. That is in itself realistic because Todd was. How can I put it? He thought everything were all right. You know, it's my fault, blah blah, and that's what they make you think.
He brainwashed his brain.
Yeah, and
One minute he loved him, what to do with him, next minute we're hitting him.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I've been in that situation, so I know what you know. It were realistic in some ways. You know what I mean? And I put up with it for a long time. And then they cry and say, "Oh, you know, I'm sorry," and this, that, and the other. That's true as well.
Yeah.
And swear down that it's never going to happen again, but it happens over and over again. So, you know, in that respect, that story is a realistic story because that's what they do to you. They wear you down and they wear you down and make you think that you're not good enough and that nobody will ever love you. And it is. You know, they've done a good job on that storyline.
I think they're just getting it out there to other people what are going through the same situation.
But that's it. And it's sort of, it all come to a head when he's shown Billy that things on his laptop. The first step is to show somebody or tell somebody what's happening. So
and you give him a key, didn't you, to his flat?
Yeah. But
And then
you
you
know,
have to
in
take
that
to his
respect, that
partner that it
storyline
was
is the
this month.
storyline is spot on. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, and that's what I like about it, because they're bringing it to people's attention. You know, this is what actually occurs a lot of time. It's not always a heterosexual marriage. It can be a lesbian marriage. It can be a gay marriage. Anything. You know, it's
Or a
not.
straight marriage, yeah.
Yeah, it can happen in all walks of life. But I thought, because that what's the name? Alia told him about, is it Clare's Law or something? And you can go to police and ask to see that person's, if that person's got a record or what. I
Yeah.
forget what it's called now. I think it's Clare's Law,
Yeah, that's it.
but I think he's done it before. But yeah, it was spot on that way. I dropped by today and left you a like and whatnot, Richard.
Excellent. That's what we like to hear.
Back in your normal spot.
Yeah. Bloody cold, I'll tell you.
I know. Tell me about it.
And my coat on and my woolly hat. Jesus.
Did you have your thermal long johns on?
No, I haven't got any thermal long johns.
Oh dear.
It's gone mild though now. It's not as cold now.
Isn't it down here?
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny has been cold all day because he's been out in it. And when we got home, the kitchen was like a bloody sauna.
Oh,
but
you
upstairs,
missed
cold
last night.
Eating on love.
Snowflake passed away.
Oh, yeah.
Rabbit.
He passed away the other day then. It's Snowflake.
Monday,
Yeah.
I think Johnny said you found
it weren't Monday. It were before weekend, weren't it? Because he told me on
it was Sunday they found him.
He told me before I spoke to him. He told me. Yeah.
Bless him.
Because she was so loving with Christine that day. We didn't have no trouble out of her. She was a bit upset as well because she liked the rabbit. So she got it of Rose and she got Keena something to make. When you stitch it all together, it's like a little rabbit.
Oh, bless her. Because Johnny was saying like it was too cold to.
The ground was that hard. He couldn't even dig a hole.
He said last night. He says it had been that cold and ground with that hard.
So Johnny made these big planter pots about that deep.
Yeah.
Big planter pot. And he's had to put him inside that to call it, because that soil were okay. It wasn't right hard. But to dig and all, he couldn't do it. It was too hard. So Snowflake in a planter pot.
I said to Johnny last night, I said, if anybody were going to go, I thought it had been Buddy.
I know, it looks like he's going to live out all his pets, apart from Angel. He's only a baby at the minute. He's only 2.
I says to Johnny, I says, so long as he's eating and drinking and everything all right, then...
I'll let him out first, because as soon as you put the food in his dish, no matter what it is, biscuits and meat together, he eats all straight away, and all his water. Then I've got to carry him outside, because otherwise if I don't, he has accident and he'll just pee wherever he stood. So I've got to take him outside, and he does it all out there. He comes in, and he'll go back into his bed, and then I do the same for her. But she's one of these. She'll only eat what she wants there, and then she'll leave some of it in the dish. And then she'll go out. And then, obviously, I put her back in her bed. So then there's half of her meat left. But if I pick it up off the floor and just put it on the side, if I let him out again to go out in the daytime, like a couple of hours after, he'll finish hers off and all at the same time.
It's a greedy fecker, but it sounds on it.
And he has biscuit treats. This gets filled up. It says dog treats on it. And I bet there's hardly up left in there. Not just a few
It's
bottles.
got a good appetite for an old fella, Tracy.
Oh, yeah. And then, if not like veg and stuff like that, but do you know, like if we've got some left on chicken,
Yeah.
so I'm just throwing it away. I take all the carcass off once we've had what we want, and they have the 2 legs and the carcass. I take it all off and break it all up and share it between them. Yes, chicken and all.
Oh, we've stopped getting our biscuit chicken and
Not
the
skin,
crafty
just the chicken. I
crafty
throw the
sod.
bones away, the skin.
Chris had gone out yesterday, right? And I'd got up to go to the toilet. I went to the toilet, and when I went to the toilet, he were in the kitchen and he were flat out on the kitchen floor. And
He likes toast on the morning as well.
I just sat down, no more than about 3 minutes, and Chris come in, and he shouted at us, he said, "You bad boy!" I says, "Why? What's he done now?" He says, "The little fucker's got that leftover pork out at bin."
Oh.
So he must have had a plan in his head, wait for me to come back in here, so I couldn't see what he were up to. But when I went in there, he was flat out. He was fast asleep on kitchen floor, waiting for Chris to come back.
Do you know Angel, the little one, Angel?
Yeah.
If I've got like scraping, like you say, scraping food off a plate, if Keena's left out or like that, she knows it's in that carrier bag, but I just put it on me where your drawer opens on there, the carrier bag, and then I tie it up normally.
Sometimes.
Put it big. She'll jump to the carrier bag because she knows there's noodles in there, and she'll nick the noodles out the bag.
The little sots, aren't they?
Just unread our food and her own food.
I couldn't believe it though, because I'd like literally just sat down from coming back from the toilet, and when I come past, he was fast asleep on the kitchen floor because he likes to go in there because it's cool, because it's one of them hard floors. And I sat down, and it couldn't have been like 3 minutes after that. Chris come in, and I heard him shouting at him. I says, "What are you shouting at him for?" He says, "A little fucker's had that pork out at bin." Wait till she comes back in there. My dad's not here, so, he says, she's gone back in there. She can't see what I'm up to, and my dad's not back. I'll go nick that pork out at bin. He didn't have it though, because Chris took it off him.
Did I tell you, all over Christmas, first time we've had our bin just emptied was this Sunday.
I know, what Johnny was saying last night.
So Johnny we've tied up rubbish up what couldn't fit in wheelie bins. And when you've come to my house, that fence?
Yeah.
We had to put them over there. Well, somehow or another, Angel has got into that part of the garden. I don't know how. That metal sheet must have blown over a bit with wind. And she ripped all them bags open. And she knew, she could smell that there were meat in there. So I said, I hope she's all right. Because that pork and that bit of beef what we had left over, that's from bloody Christmas Day.
Yeah.
But she's all right anyway.
See, we don't get our biscuit leftovers now, because
you can smell it out. So I was like,
we're putting a lot of weight on with these steroids. You see, we don't get leftovers now. But
like chicken noodles or fresh chicken. That's it. No else.
He'd got other ideas about that pork that were in bin though. It's like they can smell it a mile away.
On Christmas Eve, not Christmas Eve, my birthday night, whatever it is, my birthday, 31st December, I didn't make a tea as in a tea because I had quite a few people, like Kath and her son being here.
Yeah.
And us. So do you know, you will know, tuna pasta.
Yeah.
I made some tuna pasta. Before I mixed the tuna in with pasta, I got a little piece like that because it was cool. And I give it to Angel. Oh, and she whacked it off my fingers.
About took your fingers away with it.
Yeah. So I thought, you like pasta?
Well, you see,
that's like a bit filling, isn't it? Pasta.
You see, in the morning, our biscuit has. How many steroids does our biscuit have, baby? How many steroids does biscuit have in the morning? One. Well, anyway, he has a paracetamol and he has a steroid in the morning, and Chris has to put it in his ham in some ham, and he like folds it up into like a little triangle, and yeah, he has to go because it about takes his finger off with it,
Mm,
and that's the only way we can get him to have his tablets.
yeah.
But he has this.
Is it a capsule tablet or just a tablet?
It's like our paracetamols. It's exactly like an adult
It's
paracetamol.
not a capsule though. It's not plastic
No,
capsule.
no.
What you should do is you get 2 spoons,
I know.
crush it up with
That's what we
spoons,
do.
and just
And
sprinkle it
make
on
the
food, and then
powder.
you'll eat it.
Anyway,
And
so he has this. He has this. It's like a great big massive flea tablet once a month. He has the flea treatment in a tablet form, but he only has it once a month. Now that Chris can give it him, and he crunches it, and he eats the lot.
Yeah.
Very strange, but his paracetamol and his other one, he knows if you put it in his meat, and he will not touch it. Anyway, how's Mia going with? Is she back on dry food then, Richard?
Yeah, that's all. She won't touch this I am stuff. I keep putting a new sachet down every morning. She has a sniff at it and a bit of a lick, and that's it, and leaves it.
You seen what Gary's put?
Yeah, I saw it, Gary. I've got her on the screen now. I'm watching. Yeah. She just ignores it, so I won't be buying any more of that. I am. So that's the only one she likes to eat is them little. They're in little sachets, and they're called. Fucking hell, what are they called?
What, James?
No. Fucking straw one. I can't remember what they're called.
You see, our cats will only eat that them airball biscuits.
Iams.
Yeah, because Chris bought them some other ones. I forget where it were now. And I scrapping our ear, shall we you? And I took her, not so much I chased, but I took her, turned his nose up at it, and he'd go over to Chris, sit on arm, and he's going like that, as if to say, "Come on, let's have some good stuff." You know what I mean? And
it's called that cat food.
Felix.
No, it's Purina Summit. It is. It's Purina something, and it's in small red, tall boxes.
Yeah, I think that they were Purina biscuits that Chris got on, and they didn't. Yeah, but they absolutely love the IAMs.
She prefer food that's in gravy rather than jelly. You know what I mean? That's in the. You can get most of it's in jelly, isn't it? She prefers the one that's in gravy.
Hi, Tommy.
Yeah, Mr. used to get Mr.
See, now I prefer the one in jelly. Ours prefer the one in jelly.
Yeah,
even though with the jelly one, they lick the jelly first and then eat the meat. But our biscuit's not fussed either way. He'll eat what you put down for him. You know what I mean? He's.
That's like Buddy. He's not fussy at all.
Yeah, and she is. Just my fucking head in. Just give her biscuits and be done with it.
Well, that's it. If she's a fussy eater, Richard.
Just for biscuits, I mean.
And she eats biscuits and all.
She eats them no problem, cat biscuits. She just has to do with them as she sees fit during the day. But till the day, I was cutting some spam. I bought a tin of spam. I thought, I've had spam for years. And I was cutting some spam, and one of the fucking slices fell off the floor. And I thought, right, 8-second rule here, I'll get this bitch off the floor. Anyway, till then, she got it and ran off into the bedroom with a slice of spam.
Ran off with this slice of spam in a gob.
Yeah. And she absolutely demolished that spam. And I thought, well, you ain't having that because it's £3.80 for a can. £3.80 can, that spam. It's bloody expensive. I remember when I was a kid, spam were poor people's food. It was pence.
Oh, it's about £2 odd in Morrison's just for a decent sized tin.
Yeah.
It's called Purina Gourmet Mon Petite. It is that she likes.
Mm.
And they come in a box of 6, and well, on Amazon they're £3.95. Well, in Sainsbury's they're only £2.50.
Yeah.
But they're only the small sachets. But she seems to eat them, so I'm going to Sainsbury's tomorrow for my mum. So I'll chuck a couple of boxes in.
But swipe the spam.
Yeah,
Bria said.
she swiped it and ran off in bedroom. She jumped across bed and fucked off to the side of bed. And by the time I got round, she demolished half it and picked it up and ran back across bed again. I couldn't catch her.
She didn't mean parting with it, Richard.
It's not posh, Tommy. It's only cheap. It's only £2.50 a box. But they are only little sachets. But she doesn't. When you put a full sachet down, she will not eat it. You know what I mean? She'll have a do with it, and that's it. But I mean, it's like she's not going hungry, right? Because if she were hungry, she'd eat.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
So
Yeah.
she's not hungry because
I agree.
when they're hungry, cats will eat out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She'll think now to eating a fucking what is it? An ibuprofen.
Ibuprofen.
Yeah. No problem. I dropped one day and it bounced across the floor and that rate was gone.
Yeah.
She ran off with that. She likes Advocaat. She likes snowballs, as we know.
I've got a friend that lives in Whitby, Tim, and she says it's the worst snow that they've ever seen in Whitby.
There's one called Cookhouse now. She eats that. That's £16 a box. I'm not paying that just for.
Yeah, they said that they could make snow castles or beach in Whitby instead of sand castles.
But you see, the only things that our cats is fussy about is them biscuits. And I think it were that Purina that Chris got them because they hadn't got none of that IAMS in. So he bought them that. And they were going, you know, I took Hugo saying, what the fuck's this?
The one that I get for her, it's called Purina 1 Adult Rich in Chicken by Fences. And I get a 7, and I get a 7 kilo sack off Amazon. And that lasts a long time, does that? But she eats that.
But the thing is, Richard, you stick to what you know she eats, and you know, I mean, there's a lot of cats that don't have a meat diet; they just have biscuits.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of playing this game. You know, it's not an hotel. I'm not going to start giving her a fucking menu every week. It's,
Mister, he used to have tins of tuna, as you know, his cat biscuits, his cat meat, and then still sniff around for something else.
My mum's cat, honestly, whatever you put up for it, demolishes it. Gone. And you can fill that plate up again and she'll demolish it again. You can fill it again, it'll demolish it again. It just eat until you stop giving it food. You know, it's like dog we used to have. The sheepdog, the Westie were a pain in the arse. It were right fussy, but the sheepdog, you could give it out absolutely anything and it just demolished it.
You see, we only get our biscuit, the Hero, Asda's own mech meat.
Yeah.
But we get him a pack of 24, and it's like, I think it's a working dog.
I even give her some tuna.
Yeah, it's good for him, that working dog one.
I give her a bit of tuna. I put a bit of
get
tuna.
Get Hero biscuits as well to mix in with it.
I would eat tuna. Have you ever heard how it's stupid? I had a fish. I put a fish in air fryer, and it was a decent bit of fish and all. And I cut half out for her. I scooped it out the batter and put it in a bowl, and she just ignored, turned her nose at me. I thought, you bitch! I'd have eaten that fucker. And it was a Sainsbury's gastro piece of cod. It were.
I've never known a cat turn its nose up at fish.
Correct. Well, this is what I've got now. This IAMS I've got now is IAMS Fish Selection. I can't remember exactly what flavour it is, but it's IAMS Fish Selection, and she has a bit of a lick and a sniff, and
probably because it's fish. She's probably got an aversion to fish.
A cat that doesn't like fish.
No, that's crazy. That is.
It's ridiculous.
Like fish.
Absolute ridiculous.
On demolish it.
IAMS fish jelly. IAMS fish variety in jelly for cats that are 1+ years old. And
Really
12 sachets for
fish.
£5
All
a
cats
summer.
like fish.
And she just has
See that what we get on that Asda, that's Asda's own make. Tiger, I think it is. And we get them the fish selection in jelly. I've never known a cat, Tommy, that don't like fish.
Salmon, tins of salmon flavour, mine used to love
all
as
of
well.
Ours won't turn their nose up at it.
Laugh it is, oh mine, she'll stick her head into a rubbish bag and drag something out that's been festering for ages. So is that where I'm going wrong? Do I need to take it outside and kick your food round for a day or two outside and then put it back in bowl?
You've spoilt it, Richard.
I haven't spoiled her. That's just the problem. All I've tried to do is just give her something that she'll eat, but the only thing she guaranteed good on, because she has 2 bowls of biscuits on the floor and I can see them going down, so I know she's eating them and I can hear her doing that crunching. So I know she's eating them.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, I'll just keep getting them. You know.
At least you know she's eating something.
Oh,
if
yeah,
she's eating biscuits.
She'd be going down Nick if she weren't eating, wouldn't she? She's not going down Nick. There's no problem with her energy levels, that's for sure. Even though she's asleep on dressing gown at the moment, but don't worry, at midnight she'll come alive. So I'd have been pissing me off tonight in bathroom. Flush bog earlier on. I shit myself. She jumped on sister at back of bog and it's got like a silver button in the middle and the paw must have gone down right on button and fucking bog flushed. And I was in the shower and I thought, who the fuck's flush bog? And I looked
She knows that while you're in the shower, if you run a tap or flush toilet, it goes cold.
She just sits there and stares at me when I'm in the shower. It does me head in. It makes me paranoid.
She did it on purpose, Richard.
And then she jumps on the sink and looks right through glass at me, through shower glass. And then she jumps into the corner, bath, you know where the corner is, where bath at the other end, and just sits there staring at me. It's very off-putting, especially when you're washing your tackle and you've got a cat staring at heads going like this.
Let me get you.
Hey up, Tracy, she likes camel toe and all.
Yeah, that photograph, yeah.
Richard sent me a photograph, right? And it's supposed to be something to do with yoga. And you know the love buzz that Richard's got, it's somewhat similar to that. And this woman's got her legs up in here. Yeah, you can't see now because she's got like jogging bottoms on. But only is. In fact, I'll show it you. I've got my phone now.
She's got a very prominent camel toe. Cat's just stood there looking at it on computer. I'm saying to get your head out fucking way. Let me have a look.
I pissed myself when Richard sent me a picture. Honest to God, I was absolutely. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, look, Tracy. That's me looking at the, the goodies.
The goodies, yeah.
The woman's legs.
Yeah, but the woman that she's actually got like leggings and whatever on, but they still find it very interesting.
She's just staring at it.
Oh dear. I couldn't get over that. I couldn't. I were absolutely rolling with laughter when he sent me that. But she obviously finds the woman's anatomy interesting.
Yeah, well, she could be a lesbian cat for all I know.
All cats are gay or lesbian, The cats is one of these where any old will do, if you know what I mean. So I've been told anyway. They're not, just, male cats with females. They go with males and all, apparently. But I'll not be going anywhere because they've been done. But yeah. I says to Richard, I says, you got to start telling her about the birds and the bees. You know, because she's only pet, and I says, you got to start explaining birds and bees to her.
No. That I can assure you will not be happening.
Hey up, Tracy. You know what his mum turned round and said other day? Oh, when you take Mia to be done, he says, you can take my man and have its nails clipped.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, so he's got to take Mia to be done, and while he's there, he's got to take his mum's cat and all.
Yeah, brilliant that. Let's play the game of getting my mum's cat in carrier. That'll be fun.
He's like a little puppy.
Yeah, she don't like being put in carrier, I'll tell you.
Well, just say to your mum, say, well, just make sure he's in that carrier when I pick him up.
You have to put welding gloves on before you put her in carrier.
We used to have to do that with our Lucy. She was ferocious.
Yeah.
When you tried putting her in them carriers, she did not. Yeah, our Benny, you'd open the door on cat carrier and he'd just walk in.
Yeah. Well, my mum's, that's what we do. If she has to go to the vet, my mum's cat, we put cat carrier in the living room and just open the door, and she starts sleeping in it, messing about in it. And then on the day of the vet, as soon as she walks in, wallop, door goes to.
But yeah, this is no word of a lie, Richard. One day we were trying to get our Lucy in cat carrier.
Oh, that would be impossible, that.
And Chris had got a scratch right from there, right down his arm. What she'd done, the little bitch.
Well, I brought some welding gloves home from work that go all the way up your arm. And so when I put her in, I put them on now.
Yeah, Facebook flagged it because
she's not as bad now. Actually, I think she's got older now. She's not as naughty. She was a real naughty bastard.
Facebook flagged it because it was depicting abuse, and it was cat that had scratched him, and that was just trying to get her. And that was Chris, and she was Chris's cat.
Yeah.
And this particular time we went on holiday, right? Chris went upstairs to get the cat carriers, and some say he just got to open the door and our Benny had walk in.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't blame them. It's like somebody coming to you and shoving you in back of a van against your will, you know what I mean? They don't know what's happening.
But they knew that...
Hey, that'll show me, Tracy. What is it?
That's the fudge no bake, Jeanette. It's set, but I'm going to put it back in the fridge.
Yeah.
But mine's set already.
I bet mine has.
So
anyway,
no bake.
This particular day, we were going away on the Monday. Opens our Benny's, he walked into it, no problems whatsoever. And we couldn't find our Lucy. Anyway, we thought she'd got out. And Chris says, well, nobody's opened the door and let her out. Anyway, kept saying, oh, we better hurry up because we've got to get going. And he ended up taking our Callum's bed to pieces because our Callum's got one of them divan beds with drawers in, and the crafty bitch had got inside one of the drawers, gone right to over to other drawer, and it were the side is right up to the wall. And he had to, like, literally take the bed to pieces to get her out. She weren't stupid.
No.
She knew the only time that they went in them carriers if they were going on holiday or they were going to vets. But yeah, she were a right bitch and half, our Lucy were.
Oh, dear.
It were like a two-man job just getting her in the carrier. And you come off first away. She was feisty, weren't she, our Lucy? I mean, only time we used to take them to the vets, Tommy, because they were already done, were like to have the boosters. But she knew that when that cat carrier come out, it were either going on holiday and they were going to Cadbury or
Pardon me.
they were going to vets. Like she knew. And that day when we were looking for her for an hour and couldn't find her anywhere, we had arse upside down. And it was Callum that went up. He says, I wonder if she's gone in our bedroom somewhere. My bedroom. Yeah. And he looked under thing because his drawer was slightly open. And he looked and he says, I found her. Daddy says she's right near the wall. She's gone in and gone over through bed. And she was right over the other side of his bed. I bet she thought to herself, you're not find me here. she were right, bitch, our Lucy were. Yeah, she were, weren't she, baby? Our Lucy were a right bitch.
Oh, yeah.
You've heard of sassy cats, but she took the biscuit, she did.
She do with were time to go into boxing with Freddy Krueger mode.
Yeah, Freddy Krueger mode.
I'd get wrapped up. What's on a what?
Yeah, it was like Chris were going into battle.
Yeah. We had to take our Carol's bed to bits to get her out because we were going on holiday. So we could stick her in cat box to take cat in, didn't we? We're right up back in it.
I went, sort of, just before she died, I says to Chris, I'll leave it to you. I says, because I ain't getting mauled by a bloody cat.
I'll just leave it to me to get back at the bits.
You're getting mauling me.
Oh.
You woke up.
Hey, that's funny, Bria, but we had a cat and his name was Eddie.
Oh,
and our Benny went missing for 8 weeks. So
your favourite spot.
as snug as a bug in a rug.
She loves that dressing gown. Jesus Christ. The new spot.
That's it. So anyway, as soon as our Benny come back, we got him back after 8 weeks. I says, right. I says, he's going, have his knacker snatched. Because they said, basically, the vet said that obviously, because he hadn't been done, he'd gone in search of a female, or there had been a female in season or something in vicinity, and they reckon they can smell it a mile away. So anyway, as soon as he come back, we had our Benny and our Eddie done. And a few weeks after that, he got hit by a car. And we'd only just had him done. But he didn't survive. So, yeah. I'll tell you who named him Eddie, our Callan.
What to call him, Batista? Hello, Batista, come in for your tea. Nothing coming.
Anyway, I'm going to call it a night. Next one is you're going live on Richard on Thursday. Yeah. So the next live will be Richard's on Thursday. So thank you everybody for coming in, and I'll see you on Thursday. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye, chat. See you later, Bria. See you later, Tommy. See you later, Amjad. See you later.
Yeah.
All right. See you later, Scrapping Irish. See you later, Joelle. Good night, everybody. I think that's covered.